Ba-dunk. Okay, chat. You're live. Live and alive. Okay, puppies, I'm gonna go for a little bit. Yeah, you look here. Okay. Good puppies. Okay, chat. We are here. We are now. We are wow. We got still no one in, but that's fine. Hello, Funny Bagels. How you doing, man? Hey, Zion Art. Also, sorry, I haven't been able to check my email recently. So, I only saw your, response, so I've only seen your email. I'm doing alright, Zion. How about you? Okay. I kind of updated just the set a little bit, so things are... So, especially if some of you didn't watch the last live stream, some things are very not in place right now, but how many Masons can fit into the largest jelly bean? How big is the largest jelly bean? Then we'll calculate from there. Anything else that I want to set up before we get started? I don't think so. Oh, turn my light on. Obviously. There we go. And right there is good. I'd say, yeah. How much stuff we could like place right there if this was all actual wall and like the window was like over here on this side away from the camera. I feel like that would be a lot cooler in terms of display, especially with the new Sonic 3 poster I got up there. And maybe my plushies that I had to move down here. But yeah, otherwise, we're doing awesome. Hey guys. 1,000 feet by 1,000 feet by 1,000 feet. All right, well, let's assume that Mason's like, what, 6 foot? He's like 19 now, right? So, yeah, let's assume that Mason is like 6 foot, right? And then we have to divide, what's 1,000 divided by 6? That's, see, this is where I wish I had a calculator, you know? That's a lot of Sonic Pops. Yep. A lot of ones up there, as well as these ones right there. In fact, I even have 2 that aren't even on the set because they broke, but it's the just normal silver and running classic Sonic. But yeah, it's a lot of Funko Pops. I'm really hoping to get my hands on like the newer ones that released a couple days ago. The Treasure Hunter Knuckles, the Rouge one. Or do I really need the Rouge one? Maybe not, but we'll see. And the Supersonic, obviously, and the Omega, and the Big. What's good, Red-Eyed Sonic? How are we doing? Like the stream, if you've not yet already. But yeah, a lot of things were moved around if you cannot tell. We can go through it if you guys want me to. But it's not really too substantial, at least in terms of what you guys can see, besides like the posters and the wall decorations and some stuff right there. But otherwise, pretty much everything is untouched. Sega doesn't Nintendo? Yes, they do. I got a banana smoothie in my water bottle this time around, so... Where's Crazy Elmo? What are you guys talking about? Oh, the guy in the live stream. Yeah, okay. I don't know. He hasn't shown up yet. Like the stream. I feel like I've said that already, but like the stream if you have not yet already. These are earbuds, by the way, so... something I want to mention before we get started here, and I might mention it later if more people show up and start asking about it, but I have not been like very video focused recently because I would have had my Sonic Racing Cross Worlds review out if my phone hadn't lost storage like literally hours after I was done recording footage and putting it on my phone for editing. So yeah, that's real fun. But yeah. Didn't they make a big The Cat Funko Pop? Yes, they actually made it, I think it released a couple days ago, so I think I want to go out and find it, and we'll probably go from there, because it's probably going to be like $30 or something like that, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. So, we'll have to see. Where'd my earbuds go? I cleaned my room, so I was going to say, it's not that hard of a find. But yeah, I got earbuds. I don't know how many of you guys know about that. There's little wraparound ear ones. They're really convenient, actually. How are we all doing today? That's good, Danny. We will have Team Sonic. We have Team Sonic, Team Rose, and Team Dark, and now we need the Chaotix. Yes, for real. I also, on top of that, it's Sanic time. Yes, it is. Chris, you are finally 5 minutes. You've made it 5 minutes into the stream. Good job, buddy. I'm proud of you. So, where's that trailer? Don't worry. Wake up, guys. It's the first of the month. I'm a little brain rotted right now, so. Yeah. But yeah, I cleaned up the set. Definitely. Also, there's not any clutter on my desk anymore, so maybe if I actually want to do stuff, like, soon this month, okay. If I actually, like, want to do stuff, I feel like, I can do that now, but otherwise, I feel like, yeah. We're back in action. 2 weeks? Okay. Oh, back! 2 weeks, like, 2 weeks from now, 1, 2, like the 15th. But we'll see. I'll tell you a day before. Okay. Is there going to be a Knuckles Season 2? I have no clue. I actually have no clue. I don't think any of us really know. I think it would be in Paramount's best interest to do so, but I feel like they very clearly advertised it as a limited series. So, yeah. If we get a Vector Funko Pop, I'm sprinting so fast at Target and GameStop, my shoes will evaporate. Yeah, I'm sure if they're going to do Vector, they're not just going to do him in a single pack. They're going to have the entire Chaotix. I can guarantee you. Because, believe it or not, guys, this is something that we've actually known for about 2 years now, especially with, like, the Supersonic with the emeralds around him. That was leaked, like, 2 years ago. Like, if... Like, come on, guys, do better. For real, Chris. Listen to Chris. Listen to Chris, guys. Anyway, I feel like, yeah, it was leaked like 2 years ago, and now we're finally seeing it in store shelves. I'm gonna go shower, BRB. All right, see you, Chris. But yeah, we're finally now seeing it in store shelves, so I'm sure that 3 likes. Yeah, we got 3 likes now. I'm sure that we'll be seeing that Chaotix pack that was also leaked alongside Supersonic all those years ago. Possibly come to fruition within the next couple years, I'm sure. But we will have to wait and see. And if they don't do that, they'll definitely release all of the Chaotix individually at that point. And there's a lot of Funko Pops out now. Lady Gaga new album, her name Mayhem, coming soon on March 7th, 2025. I'm so excited for the new album. Oh, really? Nice, dude. I'm not the biggest Lady Gaga fan. Really, like, the only, like, song that I know her from is, like, her Poker Face. That was Lady Gaga, right? And that new one with Bruno Mars, I think she's in that one. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. That song, you know? But yeah, bro got some pipes. I do have some lyrical ability. Yes, I know. But yeah, if you can't tell, I like to fidget. I don't have like any undiagnosed mental stuff though. I think I just like I think I just like flipping stuff around. I've always have. Like sometimes I'll just grab like a deck of cards and just start in their box, of course, and just start flipping for no apparent reason whatsoever. So I feel like we should go over all of the new stuff we got. The new set for February and March of 2025, updated for that period. Because as much as I don't like to admit it, a lot of the stuff has in fact actually changed. And if you guys want to run through that, we can right now. And it'll probably take us a few minutes, so it'll be a little chunk of the stream. Hey, Zion Art. And, okay. I don't think there's much, like, new stuff. Really just one thing in particular. And then that's pretty much it. But, otherwise, there's just a lot of stuff that's been moved around. No? Okay, we got one no. We got one no, chat. Are we gonna get another no? What if Sabrina Carpenter voiced Amy? Maybe. I'm really hoping for Anna Kendrick, though. I feel like that would be a lot better. And I'm not gonna do anything until you guys say, like, yes or no, so I've only gotten one no. I've still gotten only one no, because it was just Funny Bagels. Chris Pratt voices Metal Sonic, or Margot. I can see Margot Robbie a lot more as Amy, but I'd also like to see her as Rouge more so, I would think. So I got no one else's response. Okay, 2 no's. Okay. Well, it looks like there's 3 people in the live stream for my thing, so best 2 out of 3. Anyway, just basic thing that you need to know. The only really new thing is the Sonic Movie 3 poster. For those who actually did want to see that, it's right there. It looks really cool. It's another Trends poster from Walmart. You know those poster sections? Yeah, that's where that's from. But otherwise, yeah, it's actually really cool. I actually can't believe they really put that one out, because that was the poster I've wanted for the longest time. Besides, like, Shadow on the motorcycle, or what's it called? And the Sonic and Shadow one. Not the Sonic and Shadow one, but the other one where the more saturated colors. But you know, yeah, I'm excited about Sonic Movie 3 Wave 3. Yes, I really want to go out to, like, Target and GameStop just to, like, look for those ones, because I'm really want that Super Shadow. I want the Gerald. Can you eat the poster? Absolutely not. And I don't think I'm really going to get the Knuckles one or the Sonic one, because those ones are really just like repackages with some new accessories on them. So I don't feel like there's much worth in doing that. And then if they do like a Wave 4, I'm expecting like Maria. Well, maybe not Maria, but we'll definitely get like Supercharged Shadow, like we did with no, I can't say we'll actually get anything, but my predictions for like a potential Wave 4 are like Gerald and Eggman with their movie suits, right? What's good, Sharon Makeda? And oh yeah, Sonic, no, Eggman and Gerald in their final suits for the movie, as well as what's anything else am I missing, like of big events? Tom and Maddie ones would be cool, but I feel like you gotta have some sort of a Sonic character in there. You need to make it Super Sonic and Super Shadow plus for Sonic Movie 3. Yes, they do. I feel like I would cop those immediately. I'm honestly surprised they haven't done like a Wave 2 of the plushies yet. But yeah, Tom, maybe, I don't know, because I feel like 3 Sonic characters in a wave and only 3 human characters in a wave versus like and then 1 Sonic character, like one of those, like an anthropomorphic character. I feel like that wouldn't sell as well, so I don't feel like they would just be willing to do those few. Ava Max AM3 2025 May. Bro, what? I assume that's also a new album. Ow. Is there anything else? Maybe I would do like another Tails repackage as well as like a Shadow one. Maybe an Amy figure if they really want to do it this early. Like, she was in the post-credit scene, so I don't know if they could really make that much merch out of her yet, because concepts haven't really been like finished yet. But maybe they could. I'm not sure. And for that matter, maybe include Metal Sonic as well. We would have to wait and see, though, if they ever did want to do that. I feel like they would definitely save that for Sonic Movie 4 toys, because you know for a fact that they're going to have to do that now, right? Like, they've done one for Sonic 2. That one went really well, so they did one for Sonic 3, and that one's going pretty well as well. In fact, it's getting an extra wave of figures. Question, do you think Sonic Movie 4 will be more successful than Sonic Movie 3? Absolutely, dude, because I know definitely some of the reason why Sonic wasn't as big of a box office hit right now is because Mufasa was actually in the box office at the same time. I feel like that definitely took a lot of stuff away from Sonic Movie 3, especially because parents are going to be like, movie tickets are so expensive. Do we really want to go see 2 movies in a row? Like, and I feel like that definitely helped in the way of further lessening Sonic 3's movie ticket sales, especially in December, alongside Mufasa. So, but otherwise, I feel like it's still going to do really well, especially since we don't really have any other movies lined up, especially movies for kids. So I feel like that is going to be the prime month for that. Hi, and remember, I'm Sonic Animation SanicBoi. All right. But yeah, I definitely think that it'll do better. Because Sonic Movie 3 is gearing up to be a $500 million movie. So if not that, if not the exact same amount, I'm thinking like 600 million. Definitely. It's crazy Mufasa stands are going to be delusions like, oh, Mufasa's more successful than Sonic 3. Meanwhile, for a while was number one on the charts until Mufasa cheated. That's true. And I feel like we all knew it was going to win the international box office with like China, and I'm sure India probably also contributed a lot to the sales as well, the places with the most populations. But I feel like if it hadn't released in those areas, it would do so much worse. Like, definitely. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things I will never like truly appreciate Paramount for, is that they do the regional releases, which is so stupid. That's how you make less money on your movie. I don't know why they do that, but you know, because it's better to just all big marketing push this time, get so this amount of money, and boom. But Sonic 3 didn't even release until like 3 weeks later. Actually, I think it was 4 weeks later in China. So they lost a month of their money right there. I feel like that's not good, especially since China is one of the biggest box office contributors in the world. So I don't like that. That was not cool, Paramount. I feel like that actively made Sonic 3 less popular at that time. But yeah, I'm still happy that we're able to be in a world, though, where we are living in a billion-dollar Sonic movie franchise. Like, that is just like, tell that to someone who was in like 2010, 2013, right? Please read my comment, SanicBoi. It's my birthday in 2 weeks, Tuesday. Can you wish me happy birthday, please? Yes. Happy birthday, Sonic Animations. What's the best version of Sonic, in your opinion, from design, voice, everything? Oh, everything? Oh, okay. So I'm going to have a really big bias here, because there is a very specific model which I think is the best Sonic model, as well as someone who I think has the best Sonic voice, and it just so happens that they pretty much align at the exact same time, if not a little bit separated. Thanks, and bye, SanicBoi. Alright, see you, Sonic Animations. Like, if we had the ugly Sonic look, I can't imagine if Shadow, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy would have looked. I know, right? It would have been so bad. Talk about low-budget flight. Anyway, my favorite voice for Sonic the Hedgehog ever, this might surprise a few of you, especially because I can't really do his voice all that well. It's not Roger. I can do Jason Griffith. You guys know I can do Jason Griffith. You guys know I can do Jason Griffith. Yeah, there we go. That one was good. And, you guys know I can do Jason Griffith. And, so that leaves a few Sonic voice actors, of course, but I feel like Ryan Drummond Sonic is the best voice for Sonic. I'm sorry. No, not the best. I still feel like Jason is the best Sonic, but I feel like my favorite is, I still feel like my favorite is Ryan Drummond. And I really like the Sega Superstars model. I really do. I think it's the best Sonic model. I do. Like, hate me for that if you will. Hate me. Like, I think it has the best art style, the best coloring on the face, the best texture. Like, obviously, the models that we're getting now are a lot more technologically advanced, but I feel like the art style that they had then, and they kind of abandoned with Shadow the Hedgehog, and from then on, maybe because it was more of like a spin-off thing, is because it just looks so much better than anything we've gotten within like the past 10 years. It's insane. It's so crazy. It's crazy. Really? I don't blame you though. It's hard to copy perfection. Yeah. It's man. Is Devin Mack who voiced... Actually, Devin Mack, I think Devin Mack is like top 5 for me as well in terms of Sonic voices. Finish the line. Don't hold me, I guess. Unleash Gens has the best... I think in terms of objective standards, yes. Though Unleashed Generations has the absolute best Sonic model, but I think that's a separation of the best in terms of and my favorite, right? Don't hold back. That makes sense. Well, I don't like Prime Sonic as Demomek. I think he's a good Sonic voice. Yeah, Roger's the best Sonic voice for Sonic, in my opinion. Roger? I can see that. Like, especially if you grew up with his voice. I feel like Roger's best performance is in Sonic Boom. I feel like that's where Roger's at his best, and certain points in Sonic Frontiers as well. But, overall, though, like, I just don't feel like that would be... I don't know. Roger Craig Smith. Huh. That's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. You don't often hear that one, especially considering that it's been a lot more recently that younger Sonic fans, especially those who grew up with it, or older Sonic fans, are actually willing to do that. Just say this now. Do you like Sonic with long quills or short quills? Oh, you guys are gonna hate me for this. I really like the short quills. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I really like the short quills of Sonic Forces, Sonic Frontiers, and now Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, as well as Sonic X Shadow Generations. I love the small quills. You guys are gonna hate me for that. You guys are definitely gonna unlike for that. But man, I don't know why. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm being cooked now. Yeah, I really like them. I think they look really nice. I think they... And let me tell you why. Because, hold on, let me grab something. Ah, dang it, where is he? Is he right there? No, not quite. No. This is actually like a very deep personal connection to me. This is gonna make not that much sense, but for almost about 10 years now, I've been in possession of a Sonic Boom plush. This guy, he's definitely beaten up, but like, because I have been just like doing this for 10 years, you know, just playing with him. But he's definitely beat up, and obviously has had to be fixed with the shorter arms. But he's had shorter quills, and I feel like this is the best Sonic. This is the best Sonic plush, actually. Like, if you had to, if I had to choose the best Sonic plush, it would be this one. Like, and it's prime condition, of course, not like this, but yeah, I feel like this is the best Sonic plush, and it's just been with me through a lot of my life, of course, and I feel like those shorter quills have been with me a lot through my life as well, so it just kind of reminds me of it. And I feel like that emotional connection is just... The short quills look weird and unfinished in a way. I can definitely see that. I feel like, I think objectively the longer quills look better, but like, Sonic having longer quills, I'm sorry, it looks kind of heavy. With longer quills, I mean, technically that's just like all fur, right? Like until a certain point, right? Because it's just like, am I stupid for that? Like, I feel like it is just all fur until like a certain point where it actually is like Sonic skin, but like, who knows? But yeah, though, I feel like objectively, if I had to choose one for the rest of the series, it would be longer quills. But I am really liking the shorter quills. And in fact, I think I really like how they look right now, and I feel like I would prefer them right now in this moment. But if I had to choose one for the rest of my life, it would definitely be the longer quills. And obviously that answer will probably change, of course, but we will have to wait and see. Do you guys still think we're getting that Heroes game this year? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to get the Heroes remake this year. If that's even coming at all. Because we actually have no clue if that's real still. Like, just because Midori said it doesn't make it automatically true, right? But we will have to wait and see. Because I feel like if we don't get it this year, maybe it'll be next year. But next year probably might also be the prime opportunity for the next mainline game of the series, like the Frontier successor, right? Especially since we're already getting leaks about it, right? But like we got leaks in 2024 as comparison to its 2026 release as opposed to Sonic Frontiers 2021 leaks compared to its 2022 release, right? So I feel like next year could be a prime opportunity, especially if they release it in the holiday season or in November or something like that, like they did with Sonic Frontiers. They could capitalize on the movie's success with already having a game out like they did with Sonic X Generations, and I feel like that's what they're gearing up to do. I feel like if they really wanted to, they're going to include Metal Sonic as well as Amy. Maybe Shadow this time around too. I hope they do that. What was I about to say? I don't even know. There will be often times where I just forget what I'm about to say. Oh yeah, by the way, Sonic's 36th anniversary is next year. Do you mean 35th? Because next year is his 35th, not his 36th, but that would be 2027. Yes, that is next year. This year is his 34th. I'm honestly surprised that we haven't even gotten... Usually we get, like, some sort of logo or something like that, right, for each year. Am I stupid for saying that? Like, I don't know. Dude, 35 is not old. Like, you will come to find out that it is not old. What was I doing over here? Dude, I, like, lose my train of thought all the time. It's gotta be because I'm sitting in front of a camera all the time. But, who knows? Right? Like, who knows? I gotta say, it feels so weird. Like, I occasionally I have this realization, and then it just kind of fades into the back of my mind. Yeah, what a long way he's come. What's your name? Jackson. But, nothing else beyond that. You're not getting anything else. Hey, what's good, Roy Rocky 237? How you doing, man? I'm doing all right. Sometimes I will have the thought of like I know, like, because I'm a YouTuber, right? And I feel like I wouldn't say YouTuber because I don't get paid, but still, I feel like it's so surreal for me to just walk in front of a camera and see myself in this background, something that you would associate with a YouTuber, right? And sometimes I also get this while looking at my channel page as well, because it definitely gives me like Needle Mouse vibes or SF Productions, definitely. And I feel like I'm just not used to it yet. I feel like it's so surreal knowing that you guys, there are 3,000 of you who know this set, right? I'm just some kid from the middle of nowhere. 3,000 of you know who this room belongs to. That is surreal to me. I can't wrap my mind around that. That there are 3,000 people willing to watch this random kid in front of a background. And I always am reminded who that random kid is when I can't see the camera anymore, and yet I can still see myself, right? It's incredible. It's one of those things that I feel like I might never get over, and I can't believe some YouTubers probably have. But I used to be that kid in the live streams who would comment, like Zion R, if he's still in here. Maybe he is, or any one of you guys. I used to be that person, right? But now I'm the guy people watch. It's so crazy to see that, and I will always thank you guys for being here. It's awesome to see you guys here. It's just crazy that we've gotten to this point. It's awesome. Man. You guys are awesome. Did I ever tell you that? No matter the trials, no matter the tribulations, you guys have really always been there. And I thank you for that. Who's better, Movie Sonic or Modern Sonic or Movie Sonic? It's Modern Sonic. Well, I say that, right? I I got myself. I got myself. Man. Movie Sonic, definitely. I would have to say, in terms of design, powers, and stories so far. Yeah, definitely movie Sonic. It's rare to get a crap ton of views, and it's like it happened to me when I did a modification custom of my Build-A-Bear Tails plush. I posted on IG and I blew up. Yeah, I'm starting to like movie Sonic more than game Sonic. Yeah, I feel like we all are just a little bit, except for Sonic purists, of course. But I feel like they'll never accept anything else. And there's also still like the people who said this should be a Sonic animated movie, right? I feel like that's like something that probably what's good, Ultimate Fighter Z, how we doing today? I feel like that's a valid criticism. In fact, I feel like a lot of us would have preferred an animated Sonic movie as opposed to the live action stuff we've gotten. But the live action stuff we've gotten is so good, dude. Like, I feel like I would rather live in this world. Like, it's definitely crazy. Like, I like movie Sonic because he's grown into his own, and it kind of reminds me of Tom Holland's Spider-Man. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, he's gone through his own hero's journey. The fact that Sonic is a stagnant character makes me think that we need a reboot. I'm sorry. Like, no character should ever be stagnant unless it's, like, for an anime or something like that, or a character that you shouldn't be seeing, right? Like, right? Like, I feel like what is the point of having Sonic as a stagnant character? What's the point? Like, why can't he learn? I know for a fact Sonic does not know everything, especially in the way of emotion and how the world works, because I know for a fact he hasn't been everywhere yet. So, why can't you have him learn new things, experience new stuff, right? Movie Sonic has his own backstory, Mario Sonic does. Yeah, we don't need... Let's be perfectly honest here. Who is this guy? Who is Sonic the Hedgehog, right? We know who he is in the movies, right? He's an alien from a different planet who had his mother figure killed by echidnas, and then he has to learn to grow and find new people to hang out with and to be his parents, Tom and Maggie Wachowski, right? And now he's a hero, right? That goes through his own issues, like dealing with Knuckles, Tails, Shadow, right? And Eggman, obviously, who has driven a lot of the conflict in his life, but especially within the last couple of years. But who is Sonic the Hedgehog? He kind of just started doing this one day, I feel like, right? Game Sonic doesn't even have a family or parents, but movie does. Exactly. Like, I feel like, who is Sonic the Hedgehog, right? I feel like you could say that, oh, he's courageous, oh, he's like the wind, right? Like, you could do all that kind of stuff, right? And that would definitely make sense. But, like, when you really dig down deep into it, you can't say modern Sonic is as much of a character as movie Sonic is. I will die on that hill. I will. Like, who is, like, we know who movie Sonic is, but who is modern Sonic, right? Like, where does he come from? Why is he doing this, right? Like, literally just because he says he hates oppression, that's not character. No, it's not. Most, if not everyone, hates oppression. That's like something that comes with something that comes free with your biology, right? To not like unjustness. Like, that's most people. And if not, you know, like, we can't even see Game Sonic as a baby, bro. And I feel like definitely, yeah, Sega has gotten in the way of that. And I feel like, especially with Sonic Boom, how it was originally called Sonic Origins, even though it was probably still a different universe at that time, it was still going to show Sonic's origins. At that point, I would consider, if they were to go through with that, for Boom Sonic to be more of a character than modern Sonic, if they actually went through with that. But they didn't, and therefore, Boom Sonic is exactly the same. In fact, I'd argue it's even worse, because we've even gotten to see less of him. But at least he's funny, so I'll give him that. But yeah, it's insane. Even Archie Sonic is more of a character than modern Sonic is. Like, come on. Oh yes, Game Sonic can have proper emotions from his feelings and facial expressions. I know Sonic and Frontiers kind of got an arc, but his friends got more development. Did Sonic and Frontiers really have an arc? Did he really? Like, could you tell me exactly what his arc was? Like, I know all the other characters' arcs. Knuckles had to learn to this is not proving my case here. Amy, she wanted to learn to be more carefree, less dependent on Sonic, which has been her arc in the past. Actually, I think so. Yeah, I think it's been her arc in the past. They're just retreading Sonic Adventure 1, right? So she had an arc. Tails had an arc of wanting to be more independent from Sonic. Knuckles had an arc of what? Wanting to be more of a guardian to his Master Emerald, right? I feel like that's what his was, right? And self-discovery and the fact that he's all alone, but even though he's not, right? Could you really tell me what Sonic's arc was? Like, this isn't like a gotcha. Like, legitimately, what was Sonic's arc? I might have completely forgot. Like, legitimately, this isn't a gotcha question. Like, can someone legitimately tell me what Sonic's arc was in Sonic Frontiers? Is that like I guess letting his friends help him in the Final Horizon? Like, and even then, this says more about them than it does him, because I'm sure, because in the original game, he was able to stop everything on the 4th island anyway. So, with some help from Sage, but still. Yeah, definitely not a gotcha. Like, if anyone can really tell me what Frontiers of Sonic arc was, but like, then I'd be happy. But like, movie Sonic has more depth than modern Sonic. Lamau, that's crazy, but don't let modern Sonic fanboys see this. Dude, for real. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, though. And I feel like that's kind of what I don't like most about Sonic as a character, the fact that he's not, like, able to change all that much. And I feel like at that point, if a character can't change, they are not a character, they are a statue. There's something other people can look at. That is merely what they are. They don't have real thoughts. They don't have emotions, right? What'd you miss? A really interesting Sonic character discussion I'm sure you will enjoy a bunch, Chris. If you want to look back at that. But legitimately, though, like, modern Sonic isn't a character. No, he's not. What are you talking about? Prime Sonic is a character. That's something I'll give Sonic Prime, because they actually had a character arc for Sonic, and they actually made him feel stuff. So he is a legitimate character with legitimate emotions. Legitimately. Like, this is one of my biggest issues with the Sonic franchise, is that they are not willing to do anything interesting with Sonic in the way of character progression or emotion or stuff like that, and that's why I hate Sega for, because I know they can do it. Because they can do it with external media. They have to sign off on. Why? Why is it that your flagship series, Sonic the Hedgehog, in the games, cannot do anything in the way of emotion or character development? It's ridiculous. And I feel like they are going to eventually lose steam with Sonic as a character in the games if they don't start doing that. And I feel like we're already starting to see that with people actually pointing out that he is a stagnant character. Stagnant characters are only good if they don't actually appear in the story and there's something for other people to look up to, like main characters. Like, come on. Like, even Shadow. Shadow has development. And I feel like he doesn't look up to Sonic, right? Obviously Sonic has, like, influenced his character and, like, some of his choices in life, but I feel like Shadow's his own character. Shadow's his own character. Sonic is not. He's not. And I feel like anyone who really tries to make that excuse based on, like, game manuals and stuff like that is, like, no, it's not true. You know, it's funny, Sega themselves, the company who created Sonic the Hedgehog, has flopped over the years, but other media of him has made it into something and developed the character. Exactly. Exactly. Even Sonic Boom, he was funny and sarcastic, right? Like, even though those are character traits. Like, can you give me a legitimate character trait for Sonic in the games outside of him being a wisecracker? And like a quipper, right? And I'm not talking about game manuals. I'm not, because no. I don't do game manual discussion that says, like, oh, Sonic hates oppression, oh, he's blah, 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 blah. Like, it's so stupid at this point. Why are people taking the word of game manuals? It's so stupid. I know that's pretty much where we get a lot of our canon from, but it's ridiculous that we have to do that, right? Like in Colors, bro was just making jokes. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes when they actually want to latch onto something, they only do one thing, and it's the quips. I am so sorry. I might actually need to make a video about this. This is upsetting. This is really upsetting to me. I don't know why. Like growing up, I always wonder a genuine origin story for Sonic and how he got his powers. He was born with it. Oh yeah, that's another thing that's only been explained in the manuals. Sonic got his powers from his shoes. It comes from his shoes. I bet you guys didn't know that. It literally comes from his shoes. Not some electric powers like in the movies or some CGI from Sonic X Shy Generations would lead you to believe it's from his shoes. I bet you guys didn't know that. Well, now you do, because they said it in a game manual. Why do so many things in this franchise have to be explained by external media? Like, it's ridiculous to me that in parts of entire stories are just not explained in the main game. That's a whole other conversation that I don't have to get into right now, but it still makes me almost as mad as the other thing that we were just talking about. It's ridiculous. Frankly ridiculous. I don't know why. Man. Sega is so inconsistent. Exactly. And you know what? They have to sign off on literally everything. They literally do. So there's no excuse. So low key, I need a SanicBoi clips channel so I can like go in and like take certain parts of live streams, just like upload them as full videos, because that would be really fun. Needs a refresh. Yeah, we're talking about Sonic's characterization. I'd watch him. Not reboot. You refresh. Okay. So I think refresh. I see no difference between like refresh and reboot. Like I don't. Like obviously there's still like there's little differences that you can point out, like reboot being an almost entirely different, like just restarting up the franchise versus just like okay, start from here. If not anything, all this other stuff did happen, but just here's where you start, and then here is what's gonna be like from then on, right? Even though I love Sonic, how he's pretty dull. Yeah, he's dull. Like my guy. I'm sorry, I'm standing so much and like just letting you guys look at my background, but like I really need to stand. This is making me so mad. Hold on. Oh my goodness! Wow. I'm back. You were bald? No, are you bald? No, I'm not bald. Why does everyone always say I'm bald? I literally have like 2 years of videos where I'm not bald, and even then I show up to live streams every now and then with my without my beanie. Why does everyone always say that? After Sonic 3M, I'm all for Team Shadow Law. Yeah. Hi, I got the Shadow Tech deck. Nice, dude. It's awesome. Which one was it? Was it the handboard, or was it like one of the little ones? Because I think I have a few Shadow ones over here. I got like 1, 2. I think that might be it. But otherwise, yeah. I also got a Mephiles one too. Okay, chat, I actually have to use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Discuss amongst yourselves. Okay, Chad, I'm back. Sorry to leave you all like that, but I'm back. It feels wrong for some reason, though. How would you write him? Like the movies. I would like the movies. Jackson, if you write Sonic in any piece of media, how would you do it? I would write it exactly how the movies do. SanicBoi, do you think modern Sonic should have electricity? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I feel like electricity, I know it's kind of overplayed with speedsters nowadays, but I feel like electricity is one of the most interesting things that you can actually do in terms of, like, visual stuff for a character. I feel like it looks really nice. And it would definitely make a lot more sense considering Sonic has stuff like the boost, the homing attack, even his jump ball, too. I feel like that's just all of that energy, so yeah. To be honest, I'd say no, because he, like... Because, you know, like, he doesn't have those many quills movie Sonic does. That's true, but movie Sonic kind of came before Scourge. Not Scourge. Surge, though. What's good, Sonic Moshi? But yeah, though, those are my Sonic character thoughts in terms of how he was portrayed recently. Yeah, I had electricity for a poster in the Rise of Free, and the whole team was hating on it since he's supposed to be a wind types. That's what I hate about the whole he's supposed to be. Like, just do whatever you want, man. It's your project. Like, that's what I was saying about, like, the purists and stuff, like not liking movie Sonic and stuff like that. But not even remotely the same, nearly the same thing, but or at least the same level. But still, I feel like it's fine if you just want to do electricity. But like, it's your movie, man. Like. Did I tell you guys I put some banana smoothie on here? What's the best Sonic level? The best Sonic level. I have one in my mind immediately, but I hesitate to say it because I have to look back through all of the Sonic games that I've played and determine whether or not it stacks up against all of those. Nothing from Sonic Forces comes close. Same with Sonic Frontiers. Or even Sonic X Shadow Generations doesn't. Even Shadow Generations doesn't beat it. Sonic Generations does, but nothing in Shadow Generations. Nothing from the classic games beat it. Definitely not. Sonic 06, definitely not. Sonic Unleashed, no. Sonic Colors, no. Any spin-offs, like the racing games, no. SA1, no. SA2, no. Yeah, it's Seaside Hill from Sonic Generations. Alright, I want to bring this topic going into Sonic Movie 4. Amy Rose, and honestly, I think Sonic and Amy should start off as platonic friends. Some people want Sonic to fall for her rather than Amy to fall for her. I mean, like, I feel like that's going to happen either way, but, like, you just kind of got to let it happen, you know? I'm not waffling about anything right now, bro. What are you talking about? Sonic 1 is Green. Oh, definitely Green Hill for the first Sonic game. Well, it's good. Movie Sonic 503. I feel like that's going to happen either way, so I don't really... I feel like if people want it to go a certain way, that's up to their discretion, but I don't feel like it really matters who falls for who, right? Like, I don't know. I love, I love it that the Sonic fandom is filled with crybabies that get at the smallest stuff. In Sonic 4, Sonic better do the uh, cartoony whistle with hearts in his eyes to Amy. I like Amy's tarot cards. Yeah, I do too. I do too. Um, I feel like Amy's tarot cards would be cool if they haven't like felt so like ham-fisted into the series at this point. Like I feel like they could have like naturally done it. Like ooh, like in Sonic Frontiers, Amy's got into this new thing called like tarot cards, and it's again, it's one of those arguments where oh, but the manual says like I don't care. Like I don't care. Like it doesn't matter if the manual says it. We went like 20 years of her not doing anything with those cards. And then suddenly with Sonic Origins was the first one to really hammer it in, as well as the IDW comics. It's just here now. Yay! What's your date prediction for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? Summertime. I feel like anywhere from June to uh, I kind of remembered this from the original Sonic Extra Generations trailer reveal, but it's the Northern Hemisphere summer, if any of you guys are watching from the other side. But yeah, definitely June, July, August, anywhere in that point. I don't think this is going to be a November game if they already have like a closed beta testing for this game. So, or they're just that confident in it. I don't know. Or they're just that confident in the beta, but who knows that. If my calculation is right, they still have a couple months to work on the game. So, yeah. Do you think we'll have another Sonic game this year besides Crossworlds? Sonic 4 predictions. Oh, time travel, silver post-credit scene. I feel like Sonic and AB are going to do something with each other. I don't know. Like, if it's just going to be platonic throughout the entire movie, or if they're actually going to, like, end up together or something like that. Eggman's going to return. Metal Sonic will be a not as big focus as Eggman, but we'll see. I feel like Tom or Maddie's going to die in this film. But otherwise, yeah. I know we said that for Sonic 3, but we just like to keep bringing it back. So like, oh, we were right this time. And it was going to be like Sonic 10. We're going to be saying that. But yeah, also I got to go buy it. All right. See ya. What was I saying before? Oh, yeah. I feel like, boom. The good part of Sonic 4 is that Amy and Sonic might be the same age, so it wouldn't be weird. Yeah. Like, do we really know, like, the ages? Besides Shadow and maybe Sonic. We know Sonic's around, like, the 15 age, or maybe even 16 at this point. But, do we know, like, the ages of these characters? Like, I feel it can be easily deduced that Sonic and Knuckles are the same age because they looked about the same size and, like, same age at the exact same time. So, I can feel like it's easily deducible that they're the same age, just like they are in the mainline games. In fact, I have a Sonic character book from Scholastic here that we can actually go in and look at all the Sonic characters' ages. I feel like we actually might do this right now. I feel like Knuckles is, I think, a year older. That's what it is in the games, too. And I feel like they might keep that. Yeah, Sonic's birthday is... Sonic age is 15. Tails is 8. Also, a lot of this information comes from manuals as well. Knuckles is 16. What's good? Sonic Animations, how you doing, man? Amy's 12. Dude, okay, I can't get around that. Like, Sonic is 15, which means he would be like a sophomore in high school. Amy is 12, which means she would be like middle school, or, well, no, Sonic could also be like a freshman to a sophomore in high school. And Amy would be like in 6th or 7th grade. Like, man, all right. Let's see here. Eggman, his age is unknown, but he often acts like a child, which is what this book says. Sonic better not be Diddy. Sharon Makdula, hi. Sharon's leaving, so... From that point, I know that... Oh, Supersonic's also 15. just in case you can tell. Going to a Shadow spinoff and bringing in Black Doom, a live action. What if the Owl Clan and the Echidna Clan weren't at peace and had to go to war against Black Rock? That would be really cool. I think Eggman is about 40 or 50. I feel like that would be an appropriate age range, yeah. Shadow. Okay, this is stupid. It says Shadow is ageless in this book. I don't know why. He's at least 50 years old, is what they should have said. But who knows? Also, don't try to pull that whole, just because he was in cryogenic freezing, so he wasn't actually aging. Yes, he was. His body existed for 50 years, therefore he is 50 years old. Come on. Come on, guys. Yeah, Shadow was born like a teen. Or looking like Sonic in teenage age. What would Sonic look like as an adult? What would Sonic look like as an adult? If this is what he looks like when he's 15, like what would he look like as an adult, right? Rouge the Bat is 18, so I feel like that was a very deliberate choice. He would go into a bar. Cream is 6. Big is also 18. Make of that what you will. Blaze is 14. Vector the Crocodile is 20. Again, make of that what you will. Sonic as an adult, him being taller than Knuckles. Yeah, read my messages. Do you watch the new CG5 song, La La Love, SanicBoi? No, I haven't. Was it good? Charmy B is 6. Imagine, like, this real-life age dynamic. Like, just the 20-year-old and a 16-year-old, just two random people, by the way, just carrying around some random 6-year-old. That would be hilarious. SBO is 16, if you can believe it. Okay, so the Deadly Six don't have ages, apparently, according to this book. Or at least that they're not listed, so I would assume that's just to save some space. But, yeah. Same with Dr. Eggman. You can read that for yourself. But yeah, he also doesn't have an age, but I'm assuming somewhere similar to Eggman, if not older, because of the white hairs on his mustache. Silver is 14. Which... You guys will be surprised to learn this. Jet the Hawk is 14. He's 14.
Talking about the fastest thing in the universe.
Oh my goodness. This has to be a joke. There's no shot. Wave the Swallow is 18. Again, make of that information what you will. Okay, and Storm is 19. So these two adults are just carrying around some random middle schooler, freshman in high school. But that's all the actual... Oh, no. No, that's not all the characters. Chaos has been around for thousands of years. You guys know this. To call the Echidna... Jet is my age? That's funny. To call the Echidna... You guys want to guess what age she is? I bet you couldn't. I bet you couldn't. I bet you could not. I really want to see you guys guess. How old do you guys think Tikal the Echidna is? First appearance, Sonic Adventure, then she reappeared. And, what, Sonic Forces? I don't think she's been back since then. In Sonic Adventure 2. She is not 10. She is not 18. She is not 65. It's not 18. Tikal the Echidna, famous 16. No, not 16. Tikal the Echidna, the famous Sonic the Hedgehog character appearing in Sonic Adventure all the way back in 1998, is 14 years old. You guys could have never have guessed that. Nope, no shot. There was no indicators that any of these people are any of these ages whatsoever, especially in terms of their voices. I guess Vector could be the closest one, and Rouge as well, because they're both adults. Rouge just barely being an adult. But yeah. Same with Storm, I would argue. There's no indicators that any of those people are any of those ages, by the way. They just kind of made that up. It's crazy. And Sonic actually sounds like an adult. Yeah, I'd say so. And I feel like that's because of the voice actress. because she did a really good job with that. Anyway, it has officially been an hour, so I will see you guys in the next SanicBoi live stream, and hopefully the next SanicBoi video, which I do in fact want to be my Sonic Racing Crossworlds closed beta review. And otherwise, I will see you guys next time. Bye.